Hi guys, welcome back to another session of Tammy Talks. And before I get into this video, I want to show you guys this new lipstick that I got that I'm wearing now. I'm actually wearing 3 different products, and you can't really see the true color of the lipstick I got on in this video. It's looking like kind of on a brownish glossier side, but it's really a pretty dark purple, and it is beautiful. And it's 3 different products I have on that I just paired together, and I just think it is beautiful together. So let me show you the colors that I have on, because I absolutely am enjoying the heck out of them. And the lipstick I have on is from MAC. It's called Smoke Purple, and that's what it looks like. It's this really dark purple color. Yeah, you can see it even looks a lot brown, but it's, as the colors say, it's smoked. It's nice. So that's the MAC, and that's Smoke Purple. And on top of it, well, I should start with around it. And around it, the lip liner I have on, which is one of my favorite purple which is one of my favorite purple lip liners. I'm just dropping everything today. It's from Wet n Wild. And it was from the color collection. I don't really remember the name. Let me see. Okay, it's called Purple Violet, and I will show you guys. I don't know if you can see it. It's called Purple Violet, and that's what I have, what I line my lips with. And I have on this purple lip gloss from Milani, and it's the Brilliant Shine lip gloss. And this color is Berry Tempting, and it is absolutely beautiful together when you pair all 3 of these things. They're gorgeous. So that was just a little lip review before I got into this video. Okay, so like I said, this is gonna be another edition of Tammy Talks, and today Tammy is talking about big girls. This is a topic that of course applies to me, and I'm applied to a whole bunch of other big girls out there. It's funny because you would have caught me a couple years ago, I would have never talked about this topic. When I was younger, I was always sad, like, about being a big girl. I was always angry that I was a big girl. I was mad because I used to want to be skinny. I didn't want to be thick, y'all. I wanted to be skinny. Like, I was mad because skinny was what it was. Like, everybody skinny this, and I'm like, I want to be skinny. And of course, you know, the bullying didn't make it any better. You know, when you're younger and you get bullied, you know, it just make you feel all types of way. And as I started to grow up, I wanted to say, when I got like in the 7th grade, the bullying, it died down a lot. Like, I wasn't being as bullied as much as I ever been, you know, from kindergarten up to the 6th grade. When I got in the 7th grade, it was like, okay, people are starting to accept me more as me. You know, I started getting a little attention from guys over here. You know, I thought I was, you know, doing a little something because, you know, people were starting to recognize me or whatever. And as I started to get in like upper grades, like 9th and 10th and so on and so forth, I started getting way more comfortable with myself. I started learning what looks good on me. I started learning to just be comfortable with myself. And I think that's not even a big girl problem. That's a everybody problem. Until you're completely comfortable with yourself, you'll never ever be able to accept yourself, no matter how many people tell you how good you look or how nice you look or how cute you are or anything. If you're not comfortable with yourself, whether you're big, small, bald head, lot of hair, light skin, black, short, tall, until you're comfortable with yourself, nothing else is ever going to matter, because you don't have that comfortability, if that's a word, comfortability with inside yourself. So yeah, you have to just learn how to just be who you are. God made us all different. God created us all beautiful, and when you find your beauty, you'll be good. So like I was saying, being a big girl now, the age I am, which is 22 right now, being a big girl is something that I am totally comfortable with. I embrace it. I love it. It's a lot of people who are big, and you know, they don't like it. They haven't, you know, either accepted it, or you know, they haven't became comfortable with it yet. But the stage I've been a big girl my whole life. It's not like I ever was skinny and you know, I became big. I was big growing up. I was always a big girl, so I don't know what it feels like to be skinny. So maybe it's different coming from a person who has been skinny or, you know, medium their whole life. Then, you know, they have a baby or they get depressed and, you know, they eat a lot or their body just go through changes. Maybe it's different for them because they know what it's like to be thinner. They know what it's like to be smaller. And, you know, having the weight on them makes them, you know, feel some type of way. Make them feel, you know, ugly or nasty, because that's not what they're used to. So I can understand that, you know, coming from a smaller person, and, you know, it's just a new feeling. It's something you have to acquire, something you have to take time to get used to. But as I was saying, I'm comfortable with it now. I remember when I used to didn't wear my arms out because, you know, I always had, you know, the little jiggly stuff and all the extra fat, and I just used to be like, I look so ugly with all this extra fat on me. And you know, I'm like, I don't want to show my arm. I wanted to always wear long sleeves, and then I'm like, wait, hold on, it's hot. Like, I'm not about to burn up in no long sleeve shirt. It is 90 degrees outside. Shoot, I'm fat inside my clothes just like I'm fat outside my clothes. I am not about to burn up on nobody else's cause. Like, I'm about to show my arms. And it's like, you know, it took a while for me to get used to it, because, you know, it was something new. But once, you know, I got used to it, it seemed like even though people was already used to it, and even though people was all had already told me, like, Tammy, you know, no one is looking at you. I always felt like people was. But once I got comfortable wearing my arms out, I felt like people adapted to it more. I felt like people was more comfortable with it. But it was always like that. I was the only one who wasn't comfortable with it. And it's like, I never ever used to wear dresses, shorts, skirts, none of that, because, you know, I got thick thighs and legs, and I'm like, don't nobody want to see that. I don't nobody want to see all that extra stuff. And I'm like, once again, it's summertime. I'm sitting here trying to wear capris and Bermuda shorts and jeans, leggings in the middle of the summer, and I'm like, shit, it's hot. I'm not going to keep on, you know, covering up due to other people. But in reality, it wasn't other people. It was due to myself. It wasn't other people who was looking at me. It was me looking at myself, being concerned that other people was looking at me. And even if people was looking at me, I got to the point where listen, it's a lot of things about a lot of people that I can nitpick on and pick out flaws about, and you think I'm about to sit here and care because I got a little extra meat than you got? You think I'm about to be hot because I got big legs and you got skinny legs? Boo, please. No, that's not about to happen. And you know what I found funny was when I was in like the younger grades, not the younger grades, the lower grades, and even you know, a little bit through, you know, high school, you know, because it wasn't always peaches and cream. Or what I'm saying is all the guys who like, oh, you're fat. Oh, I heard the word fat so many times, like, y'all don't understand. All the dudes who like, oh, you fat this, fat that, no neck this is the same niggas that's in my inbox on Facebook, the same niggas that's blowing up my phone, texting me, calling me, wanting to chill, wanting to have sex, wanting to do everything underneath the sun, was the same niggas who was dissing me, with the same niggas who was basically felt like they was disgusted with me. But it's funny because once, like I say, once you feel comfortable and you put on the right things that fit your body, you put on the right things that make your head look good, you throw on some makeup, put on some, you know, just make yourself feel good. Once you comfortable, it's funny how everybody want to come around and everybody want to associate with you and everything like that. Like, I've always been a pretty girl. Like, that's the only thing people ever talked about when I was younger, was that I was big. They never said nothing else about me. And my mom told me one day, when they say it and be like, okay, what else? And nobody else could ever say anything else about me. They never said you was musty. They never said you stunted. They never said you ugly, you dirty. They always just said you was fat. And I'm like, my mom right, like, okay, so I'm fat, so now what? It's like, okay. And so it's funny, like, I just look back at a lot of stuff and I realized, like, if I was able to be comfortable with myself when I was younger, it would have saved me a lot of crying. It would have saved me a lot of headaches. It would have saved me a lot from being depressed. And it would have just been, it would have been better if I was just more comfortable with myself when I was growing up. Now, you can't tell me nothing. Now, I need a piece of humble pie now. Somebody need to knock me down, because now I just think I'm just all that. I think I'm just popping now. Like, you can't tell me nothing. You can put me next to a thick girl, skinny girl, small girl, big girl, tall girl, short girl, and I will not flinch. They don't intimidate me. I think I'm just beautiful. And it's like, when you get comfortable with just being who you are, no matter what it is, you will realize that you are very beautiful, that you are everything that you are. As long as you're doubting yourself, as long as you're feeling sorry, having pity parties, you'll never realize how beautiful you are. Being a big girl is just something extra. It's something that's gonna keep your man warm in the winter time. It's something more to hold on to. It's something more to, it's more just to love. And you don't gotta worry about going hungry. We gonna cook for you. We gonna make sure you good. We do a whole lot of stuff better than skinny girls. Just know that. Don't be sleeping on us big girls, because we is what it is. And that's just what it is. Like, what else can I say? Like, I love myself, and I want all big people, big girls, big dudes, to love themselves. Like, I think fat is the most thing that, like, people talk about. Like I say, it's a lot of people who have other things about them, but fat has always just been an issue. People always acted like fat was the end of the world. People always acted like fat was just doomsday. Like, if you fat, it's over for you. You just dig yourself a grave. Just get in it because you're fat. Fat is not bad. Fat is beautiful. Fat is gorgeous. Fat is loving. Fat is awesome. If you fat, embrace your fatness. I embrace mine. I love being fat. It's like, I don't even want to be skinny. Healthy and fat is two different things. Like, of course, everybody want to be a little healthier, but I'm comfortable with my size. I'm comfortable with my weight, and it's like, hey, this is me. I'm 22 years old. I've been this way my whole life. I'm not looking for no miraculous, life-changing, get quick, skinny, slim story. I'm gonna be me, and this is who I am. So I hope everybody, big, fat, small, tall, skinny, bald, whatever you is, I hope everybody just find a way to embrace their inner self, their beauty. I just hope everybody find a way to just block out all the negativity and just be who you are. So that was my fat girl talk. So definitely thumbs up and subscribe and leave comments, leave feedback. Follow me on Instagram, Tammy Too Pretty. Friend me on Facebook, that's just Tammy Quick. And definitely just continue to watch and look out for all the amazing videos I post. Till next time, I'm out.